Hello viewers and welcome to another session of Autodesk Civil 3D 2022. In this section number 3 for the terrain surfaces, we have gone through all the major processes and in the end we will see some surface tools in this session. So let's open the last lecture file, lecture number 14, saved on our desktop. We will see different type of surface tools one by one. Let's go to surface properties first, and under the surface style, let's choose this style. Hit apply and then OK. Now first we will do the water drop test. Here we have the path layer as 0. We will create a new layer. Let's name the layer as drain. We can give any color, like for instance, we can give blue color for water representation. We can keep all the changes as same and then hit OK. We can adjust it to 3D polyline as well. Now we have to select the points where we want to do this water drop test. Now you can see, for instance, we drop the water at this point, it will go all the way to these paths. They are actually the slopes from where this water would drain. We can select as many points and see different places to analyze the water drop test. So in this way, we have used the left mouse button to click at different points and see the water drop analysis. Once completed, we can hit the enter key to complete the process. After that, if we want to remove them, we can select one, right click, select similar, and all of them would be selected. And then we can hit the delete button if we want to delete it, or we can move it to some other place. But I prefer to turn off the drain layer, as we already created a dedicated layer for this work. We can go to the object viewer. You can see the slope areas. So this is the point where the water is going. See, if we land on these points, it will definitely go to the areas which are at the lower elevation. Let's turn on or turn off the drain from this point, so that if we want it in future, we don't have to make it again and again. Now we'll see some more features, so we can check for contour problems. Here you can see this eye sign is the information and it shows that there are no problems found. If there is any problem, you will see an exclamation mark. Now we will do the visibility check. We will go for point to point and make sure that you enter 0.5 value in the start, which shows that specify the height of the eye. Otherwise, you will not be able to do the analysis. See, you will not be able to do the analysis like this. So make sure you go for the point to point, and first you have to give a specify the height for the eye. Let's say 0.5. Then we have to specify the location for the eye. Say we are standing at this point. and then we will give the options like where we want to actually see. As far as it is green, it shows that we will be able to see it. The moment it turns to red, it shows that this point cannot be seen from that point, and with the height of 0.5 meters, we cannot see that point. So in this way, we can move to multiple points and see how long we can see, and it would be easily seen by the green area. So this green part shows that we can see up to that extent. If we go to Object Viewer, you will see that we specified a point at this location, somewhere about this point, and after that you can see there is change in elevation and the things are going beyond the range. Let's get back to the main surface. Now we can select it and delete it if we don't want to show it in our surface. You can always delete by using the delete button on the keyboard. Then we can go to surface properties and then definition. This is a very interesting feature. Remember in the last session when we were editing, we deleted multiple lines. What if I uncheck this and hit apply? It will ask to rebuild the surface, and here we go. This area is again in our surface. And if I want to keep it deleted, we will select it, apply and rebuild the surface. And here we go. So in this way we can go back to any point for the major changes we have done to our surface. Again, we can go to the surface properties, and under statistics in general, we can see the revision number, total number of points, minimum and maximum coordinates, then minimum and maximum elevations, and the mean elevation. If we go for the extended, we can see the 2D surface area, the 3D surface area, and under triangle, we can see the total number of triangles, maximum and minimum area and lengths. Talking about the more tools, we can extract from the surfaces like this. We can extract object from surfaces like borders, major contours or minor. So let's check major and minor and hit apply. Now you can see all the majors and minors have been extracted like this. If I select one, right click and then select similar, you can see all the majors are now selected and I can do any operation on them. Similarly, I can select one minor, select similar, and I can perform any operation on them as well. We can hit on inquiry anytime to inquire about the certain points. For instance, if we are interested in points, we can select any point like this, and you can see each and every information is right in front of you. It is like inquiring about a specific point. We can have the slope, grade, and every other information. We can do it between the points. Like let's select point 1 like this, and we can go for the point 2 coordinate here and select this one. You can see an imaginary path is also drawn between these 2 points and all the information is displayed that is related to these 2 points and the path between them. As you can see, a distance is being shown as well. Now we will draw a polyline across the complete surface. So we'll start from the left area and go all the way to the right side. Now we'll select the polyline, right click and hit the quick profile. Now we have to specify a point where the profile would be created. And here we go. Now we can see the profile against the surface. If we select it and go to the profile preview properties, we have these different tabs. We will see all of them in detail later on. However, for now, we will go to the information and the under styles, we can change the exaggeration level. For now, we will save it as lecture number 15, but I want to clarify in advance that this quick profile is exaggerated to 10 level. We will see all of it in detail later on. So this was all about this session, and we have completed the section number 3, which was for the terrain surfaces. And from the next lesson, we will lead to the next section of horizontal alignments. Let's call it a day. See you in another session. Till then, take care.